Hello Gemini, Johnny Alchemy here. Thank you so much for joining me again on my channel. We will be doing your mid-December tarot card reading for December 2023. So let's jump right in and get to it. God, getting these cards a lot after so many different shuffles. Okay, just want to say again, this is going to be a general reading. The card is popping up again. So just be open if you can. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, all that good stuff. It's just crazy because a lot of these cards keep popping up, 2 or 3 of them in particular, so let's jump right in. Okay, so from in the past, let's talk about in the recent past or your long-term past. This card's been popping up for a lot of people in these readings for mid-December. We got the Wheel of Fortune yet again. For you, Gemini, we're talking about karma. I love it here in the upright position because we're talking about things are coming full circle. You are on the top of the wheel of life. There's a certain karma that's coming back to you, good karma. It could be luck, it could be a windfall of some kind. So that's something to be, if this does resonate, something for you to be aware of, and something I'm sure that for some of you, it's something that you resonate with. I have a feeling here with this Two of Pentacles as well. Maybe you made a decision of some kind, financially or otherwise, maybe in love, whatever it may be, but you chose to make a decision. Two of Pentacles here reverse says, you know, you may be stuck between juggling two options, weighing the pros and cons of it, etc., and you made a decision that helped you. I have a feeling here also with the Queen of Swords here in reversed. I have a feeling some of these reverse cards, some people could say they could be read negatively, but I don't think with this one, I think it's more like you were letting go. Either of someone, either in a relationship, if that resonates, could be an air sign of any kind, or it could just be also letting go of any type of inner criticism. Queen of Swords here especially, it could be, this person could be very cold. This person could be very calculated and also very cutting with their words, very straight to the point. So there could be a lack of emotion or empathy. So you could be cutting out someone like that in your life, but also you could be in a personal reading talking about facing those aspects within yourself as well. Maybe you've learned to warm up to people again. Maybe you've learned to not use that sword to be so guarded. More or less, you're learning to be more open with other people, learning how to communicate in a way that's very empathetic as well. So there's something here in this Wheel of Fortune where it's saying, you know, you've maybe made some decisions on the personal level or with relationships or otherwise, saying that you're able to be more open once more and to be less guarded. As you move on into your present moment, I have this feeling here. This one, it resonates here with that Two of Pentacles energy. We got the Ace of Cups here in reverse, talking about you may have left situations that just were no longer serving you on that emotional level. There are certain things that may have been built up. As you can see on the upright, there's so many cups stacked upon each other. It can be read two ways. It could be saying that, you know, you've experienced enough of something, whether on the good or bad, whatever it may be, but you're willing to move on for something else. There was something missing there. So here, as with that, we're also going to move on to the Four of Pentacles as well. There's some here, there's a lot of things with pentacles here, something that's saying with money even as well. Four of Pentacles, it might be saying that after you've made a certain decision, reflecting back or referencing back to that Two of Pentacles, maybe you're learning how to use your money in ways that serve you. As you can see, the Four of Pentacles here, this man's holding on to all of those pentacles, even money on the mind, on top of his head. So it's saying here that you're using your energy, using your finances even in a way that serves you, where you're kind of holding back and using it to save or invest in yourself in a certain way. Here also, we talk about the Ten of Pentacles here reversed. So here, talking about money and relationships as well. Talking about in terms of anything where in your present moment, let's say if you made this decision, because this landed right underneath on that same column as that Two of Pentacles reversed as well. Maybe this decision maybe was not exactly what you thought it would be. Maybe you did leave something that was very emotionally unfulfilling from there, but also maybe you had to take a sacrifice a little bit, maybe take a financial hit in some kind. So we're talking about money, business, finances, even health, even talking about those pentacles, anything on that physical 3D level. Also talking about relationships as well. Some of you, I can see here, if this is a relationship reading and that resonates with you, something talking about with a family as well. I see that Queen of Swords, you know, the swords, cutting ties of some kind. Maybe having to let someone go out of your life as well. But also, it also kind of maybe you saw like even like a family with this person. Maybe, God forbid, you know, I don't want to say this to anyone, but maybe some people even divorce in some kind, because that Queen of Swords is kind of like the Justice card as well, talking about legal matters also. So here, in terms of the generational, the familial wealth, you know, in terms of wealth that comes with a family and thinking about down the road for multiple generations. So there's something here that's saying with love and finances. There's a lot of these signs that I've been doing readings for today, just been a lot of love and finances and a lot of this faded karma with Wheel of Fortune. So there's something here telling me that even though if you are going through some of these things, if that does resonate with you, understand it's for a reason, because you got that Wheel of Fortune right on the top center of all of this. So these things are unfolding. Things are happening for a reason. And I love this because as I see here, talking about the future. Number one, I'm going to talk about here, Five of Cups here. This has been coming up for a lot of the signs, this mid-December tarot card readings. This card comes right underneath that Eight of Cups right here. So in terms of like leaving something where maybe things were just emotionally being built up, maybe experiencing too much, maybe some type of overwhelm with emotions. And so now as you're leaving it, it may feel like there's a mourning process in a certain way. There's a process here that's saying, you know, you may feel the loss of it, of course, you know. I have a feeling you had to move on to something, take a certain sacrifice or hit in some type of way in order to find fulfillment once again. So you had to lose a little in order to gain a little. And I have a feeling for some of you, if this does resonate, you're slowly starting to realize, you know, that you are gaining a little bit, but just not enough as you were before, if that makes sense in a certain way, whether that be in love or finances. Because here, this Five of Cups here, this person mourns things that this person has lost, these Three of Cups that have spilled, but understand there are Two Cups here behind this person. So when this person is able to get past the mourning period and to look around him and see, I still have things to be grateful for, and I'm able to use this bridge in the background to build a bridge and get over any type of emotional turmoil or hurt. There's something there that says that you will soon learn that lesson and you'll be able to move on. I say that because we also got the Ten of Cups right here. This lands underneath the Ten of Pentacles right here. I almost see here for some of you, it's like you're this could even say that you're sacrificing a job or a business, maybe taking a certain loss on a financial hit to gain some type of better emotional fulfillment. So that could be a change of career, something that is in more alignment with something that you want, something you're more interested in as well. Also could be talking about family again, because right here you see two different families in the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups right here. You see generational family, you see a current family right here. So it's almost as if you're leaving one situation for another, almost even for some of you, if you still have family ties and stuff like that, God forbid a divorce, as I said, but still there is certain happiness that is going to come from it. Maybe that separation needed to happen. Maybe ties had to be cut in a certain way for the greater good of everyone. So here, even though it feels like you may be coming to a loss in a certain sense, whether it be with your relationships or money, is all for the greater good. I look back to that Wheel of Fortune right here. You lose one thing, you gain another. The wheel is always moving. There has to always be a give and take, a push and pull. That's the duality of life that we have to live in. That is the principle and rules of it. Also right here, we see the Ace of Pentacles as well. So again, new opportunity coming along the way. With all of these pentacles here, it's almost saying from that Two of Pentacles, as I said in the beginning, you had to make a choice, and it may have cost you something on that emotional level or even financial level, but there's something new coming along the way in terms of the universe giving you a new opportunity. There's something here that's going to be given to you because of the ties that you had to cut, whether that be a new job or career or even something emotional as well. So new opportunities are coming along the way. And as I said, with that Ten of Cups, there's something here that's saying it's going to give you real joy, complete joy, universal joy, where you feel connected to everything and everything is starting to make sense once again. So here, I think there's something saying where you will feel lost, but there's also something to be gained down the road as well, because that gain could never happen or have room in your life unless that loss or cutting of ties had to be made. So here I see a certain, in terms of this reading, there's something here, as I said, emotional and financial here that is happening where you had to lose something in order to gain. So that's kind of what I see for that. Let's pull some more cards right here for a little more clarification cards, something that has to be said from the universe. Let's see what we got. Okay. Again, more pentacles. We got this. So we got the Seven of Pentacles. We got success unfulfilled. What was I talking about? There was something here, whether in life or finances, saying that there was something unfulfilling. Very much like this Eight of Cups energy. You've attained so much emotionally, even financially, even for some of you, but there was something here that was saying it was not fulfilling. There's something here that it was just not completing the picture. There was always something missing there. And I think that was that emotional unfulfillment. That was just not being in alignment with what you want. We could always make money. We could always do these things just to survive, etc., to do what is needed or expected of us. But at the end of the day, we have to be with ourselves and say, am I happy? You know, am I fulfilled with what I'm doing? Is what I'm doing making me happy? At one point, sure, it could be. But there's also times where, of course, life changes. And sometimes things that once filled us and made us feel good can now get stagnant and a little bit saying that we need something more. So now we got the Eight of Wands here as well. We got swiftness. I have a feeling here in terms of this change, whether it be cutting ties or changing opportunities or jobs of some kind, it was a very swift decision. I'm looking back at that Queen of Swords there reversed with that cutting of ties with that sword. It could have been a very swift action, a swift decision. It could have been something also maybe out of your control in a little bit. Maybe just circumstances got in the way. Because as I said, with that Wheel of Fortune, life sometimes has to move us forward. Time moves us forward. Nothing is static. Nothing stops for anyone, unfortunately. So it could have been a quick decision, a swift decision. And it could have been something along those lines. Again, Knight of Swords here. We're talking about swiftness and a certain quick pace of things. So here, Knight of Swords, one of the quicker cards in terms of the Knights, moves with very direct action, very quick action here. So here I almost see, also at the very end here, this lands on the row of your future possibilities and outcomes. Again, with all of those good things, new opportunities, learning to get over pain, complete success and happiness, you know, those are things that also that you will learn. Swords talk about our mental game, our mental realm. So it's saying that once you're able to get this new truth, you're able to run with it in a certain sense. That's what I see with this. So you almost go from the Queen of Swords energy where, you know, maybe you're a little bit more cautious, a little bit more, maybe could have been a little bit more cutting in a certain sense in terms of your ties, words, communication, etc. But now with this Knight of Swords, you're able to learn a new truth of some kind. And with that truth, it will guide you towards a new direction of where you want to be heading. So let's pull out some more. What other oracle cards we got to give us a little bit more? Oh, wow. Okay. Again, if there's some of this relates on a relationship level for some of you, this could be some of these cards could be related to that. So here's soulmates right here. I have a feeling for some of you, if this isn't a job or financial reading, again, cutting ties with someone, making that decision. There was something here where it's saying you had to cut ties with someone in your life, some type of relationship, because it's going to open you up to your soulmate in a certain sense. Here, again, with that Wheel of Fortune, even though we have the Queen of Swords and all this other stuff saying there's cutting of something, but things have to happen. With soulmates, that's something that is saying that you are made for each other. And you can't find your soulmate if someone else is in their place who is not meant for you or not in alignment with you. So there had to be a cutting of cords, cutting of ties. Even I could even say that with a job too, a soulmate, not necessarily a person, but if you're meant to do something, you know, you have to make room for it. And the universe will make sure that there is room for it, because if it's destined for you, again, Wheel of Fortune, destiny, if you're destined for it, the universe is going to find ways and cut out things that no longer serve you or are not in alignment with that, so that you have room for that, for your purpose, your destiny. We had this card with another reading as well, Come to the Edge. I have a feeling here it's like one of those moments, like you stand on the edge of a building, you stand over somewhere tall and you look to it, you look like down from it, and it seems scary. You know, as I said, if there's any type of cutting of ties or leaving jobs, changing careers, that is a scary thing. But again, you have to come to the edge. And as I said with the past reading before, there's a certain free fall. You have to trust the universe, fall to the universe in a certain way. Because with that Wheel of Fortune, it's saying that this is destined. This is karma. This is something that is meant to happen for you, not to you. So here, coming to that edge, it's saying, coming to the edge, looking at it, saying that yes, it is scary, but I have to take that leap of faith, if you will. I have to take that trust fall into the universe's arms. And here I see co-create. As I said, with some of you, if you are going through any type of relationship, but if you have a family of any kind, children, or anything like that, I have a feeling here it's saying that even though if you had to cut ties in a certain sense, as I said, there's that 10 of Cups right underneath that 10 of Pentacles reversed. So it's like you lose something, but it's for the greater good in a certain sense. And co-creation, even though you cut ties with someone, but you still have obligations and responsibilities to your family, you can still co-create with that person. You know, this person may not be your soulmate or the one, maybe, if that had to happen, but this co-creation is saying that you can still create something beautiful with that person, still create something beautiful in terms of your family life, your own personal happiness as well, and to find that fulfillment and find who or where it is you belong that will give you that final cup of fulfillment that's missing from that 8 of Cups right there. So let's pull out some more cards and see what we got. What are we doing on time? Good. Okay. Power. Love that. So here, ultimately, and cards of power have been coming up for a lot of people during this mid-month tarot readings, but all of this is to bring you back into your seat of power as well. It's supposed to help you, make you feel powerful, feel empowered about who you are. As I said, when we come across unfulfillment, or success unfulfilled rather, right there with both of those cards, it can make us feel like we're not in control of our life, like we're kind of being tossed around by the flow and river of life, and we become like almost like background players, you know, NPCs, if you will, or people who are just like, not like, in a way, you can get trapped in a victim mentality in a certain sense. So here, by cutting ties, changing paths in a certain sense, you're taking control of your life. You're finding power in your choice, and that is the biggest power that we have as humans, is our free will and choice to choose our path and to say yes to our destiny. So here, as I see with some of you Gemini, there's something here where things had to change. That Wheel of Fortune is saying it had to change, it had to happen. It was karma and destiny, because there was something else that was supposed to give you something more fulfilling down the road. And it's also saying new opportunities are coming along the way in terms of your finances, or otherwise, if this is a love reading, in terms of job, finances, love, etc., that will give you a better sense of fulfillment and give you something where you can feel better about your situation, where you feel almost complete. Again, Wheel of Fortune, that circle of completeness. So that's kind of what I see for this mid-December tarot reading for all of you wonderful Gemini out there. If this did resonate, please make sure to hit that like button. Leave me a comment. I love reading your guys' comments. And also please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. Would love to keep in touch for future tarot card readings. Other than that, that's all I got. I think even though for some of you, if you may be coming across a difficult time with change, better things are coming along the way. And I think that is very much said in this reading. So I wish you the best. Thank you again for watching. Very much appreciate it. Much love to you, and I will talk to you soon. Goodbye.